And let's get started into the semifinals of today's Go4sc2 Cup number 397. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of the map, we find a red Terran player from Team Millennium. It is MarineLord. And his opponent, spawning in the top right-hand corner, it is going to be the blue Zerg player Nerchio, playing for Team Acer. Now, and Acer and Millennium, both teams that I really like. Whenever I get a chance to watch from them, I usually just tune in. They have very good players on their rosters for sure, and well, they've just been very stable, very consistent teams in my opinion. And yeah, to be honest, I was really sad the moment that I heard that that Stefano left Millennium to go to EG. I bet a lot of players would do that, but I cannot blame him for that, of course. And my love for Stefano still is here, so of course EG is also a good team, but like sometimes it's still weird to see players switch teams, right? So let's see what is going to go down, because MarineLord is up to no good. He is going to go for an 11-11 Rex. It looks like he is sending out those SCVs to get the barracks starting. Completely gasless with that one supply depot back at home, of course. And well, against the hatchery first build, this is going to do quite a bit of damage immediately for sure. But Nerchio is playing it safe. He opened up with this spawning pool, so he's going to be able to get units out pretty early. He's going to have the queens for defense, and with two SCVs on this side of the map, the chance of a bunker going up is also pretty big. But most likely MarineLord will get this we'll get the cancel on that hatchery. I don't think that it will go up, especially because the first barracks is already done. And also, he doesn't have an overlord here, so there is actually potential to get one or two bunkers down at that natural base to really go for that contain. And apparently MarineLord really likes his contains. I cast the game between him and Fear, and he also went for a contain on a Protoss. Don't see that every day. And actually that drone did go down to see what is going on, to see if there's a bunker being placed down, but it was just out of vision. There are 6 Zerglings popping out though, but he might actually get the cancel on the bunker. The SCVs does get a nice scout out. The Marines do have to retreat. He needs more Marines to efficiently deal with this. But let's have a look. If those SCVs do get picked off, that bunker's not going to go up. But the Marines are in position. The Zerglings will go for the counterattack, and there is no wall off whatsoever. Oh wow, he even pulled the boys. 6 SCVs here. He really wants to make this happen. Going pretty all in of this. He has the orbital command back at home with the mules for the extra income, but that is only going to be enjoyed as long as those Zerglings are not going to be here. Now he's going to go straight into the main, it looks like. Creep spread, this little area here, if he can get creep there, it's going to be pretty powerful. But also the bunker will finish up, and Nerchio actually let that bunker finish up. More and more Zerglings on the way for Nerchio. Will he be able to hold this? Because if he holds this, that's pretty much all that he's going to ride. Because this orbital command is not going to be mining anytime soon. All of the workers, well, there are some Marines and SCVs being sent back to make that happen. The bunker is going to be here still for the offense. It's pretty sure that this hatchery is going to go down, but at least Nerchio is going to have some extra income from that position forth. And there are now 2 spine crawls, but the spine crawls, oh, he's going to put them way too close. But he's just going to overwhelm this bunker right now. He doesn't have another bunker to fall back on, so it looks like Nerchio is going to hold this. The Zerglings in the main base of MarineLord have been killed off, but looking at the current worker count, a lot of units have been forced out of Nerchio, but still he is up 7 workers over his opponent. And mules, yeah, it's going to be very nice, but if those barracks are going to return back home, he's not going to have production for a very long time. So he needs to keep this pressure going. He needs to keep those Zerglings back at home, because if they pass this set of Marines, it's pretty much GG. So as long as he can hold that, he did not even lose his natural base hatchery, so he's going to have double injects from his main and his natural base. He has those 2 queens out, and he's producing another one from the main base, so he's not going to have a lot of time without injecting. But with that hatchery alive, he really is in great shape actually. There's no backup plan to this. Normally you do see players go for triple orbital command immediately, and it looks like MarineLord wants to get his command center down, but I don't know if he can make that happen. There is no bunker here. There is a gas being taken. The only luck is that Marine Lord has is that there is no speed on those Zerglings, otherwise he would just wrap around and get the kill going. But now with 4 queens at the front, 2 Spinecrawlers, those Marines are not going to do anything. They will not get the kill on the Thatcher base. Well, the third base is also not going to happen. That's a little bit too positive of Nerchio. But oh, 1 queen out of position, but the transfuse does go down. It will fall anyway, but a little bit of extra damage output was definitely here. Those queens are just so fat, they just couldn't squeeze past each other, and that's a little bit unfortunate. If they would have just been on a 1 week diet, he would have been thin enough so he could just retreat without even using a transfuse. But it looks like the Marines are returning back home. No, just a juke right there. But the creep spread already looking pretty good. Another Spinecrawler on the way. The Baneling nest has been started, and with Banelings there's really nothing that you can do about it. 1 Zergling did manage to squeeze through though, and he will get a nice scouted off. 4 more barracks on the way. He's not going to go for an expansion. He's not going to go for gas. He's just going to follow this up with a 6 racks pressure off of 1 base, and that's actually pretty nice. But I'm not quite sure how that is going to work out, because the creep spread is already looking pretty decent. He has his creep tumor here, so the moment that he wants to contest these Spinecrawlers, the Banelings will be able to connect to those Marines quite significantly. And there are already now 6 Banelings on the production tab. They are hidden away inside the main base. So he's going to be in a very good position. And well, there are a lot of Marines. Looking at the supplies, it's still pretty equal. 28 army supply against 33 army supply. But the Banelings, with the splash that they will have against against Marines without combat shields and without stim, that is going to be pretty powerful. So we're going to see round number 2. The SCV's been pulled once again. A big supply block, of course, but you don't care about that. You look to trade away units. You're not going to have any money to produce any more units. Well, at least one of the Spinecrawlers does get cancelled right there, but already 4 Spinecrawlers. Queens with enough energy to transfuse for quite a bit. Yeah, yes, 2 transfusing most of those queens. The SCVs will tank quite a bit of damage, but with the Banelings there's going to be the GG. Nerchio takes game number 1.